He is on the line with us right now. He's the superintendent of the Indiana Area School District. Michael Vuckovich joins us. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's good to have you with us. I guess the big question is, how are you and everybody else holding up under this attack by the pandemic?
We're doing well, sir. I cannot applaud and appreciate our staff, our families, and our community enough. They have all met the moment. They've all been fair and flexible and kind and compassionate as we're going through these tough times. So we're doing well. We're getting through it, sir, and I appreciate your concern.
Well, it is a concern. East Pike, of course, the elementary school, closed down for this week, and then you'll get through the holidays and come back hopefully as stronger than ever. But last week you were forced to deal with this several different times as the tests came back positive, and you probably were more than aware that this could be a possibility and that you'd have to deal with it. And so I know that you had a pretty solid plan in place. Are you happy with the way the plan has worked out?
Yeah, I'm extremely happy with the plan. I'm extremely happy with our communication to families. We knew this was a likelihood, right? We knew this was coming in our most recent communications to families. Our goal was never to scare or panic people, but our goal was to make people aware that this could happen, to be ready. And I cannot thank our families, our staff, and our students enough to meet in that moment. So we had a plan, we followed the plan, and this plan allowed us the flexibility we needed to remain open in the district while closing one school, and we had enough time to prepare and plan accordingly. So hopefully we'll see a nice continuation of education going on for our students here at East Pike, and I'm really pleased with the work that everyone's done. Again, though, Todd, if I could just again reiterate how thankful I am for our staff and families being so flexible and so compassionate and understanding in these tough times. Things change by the minute here regarding the pandemic, and we're taking great pride in being able to be flexible and respond accordingly, and we hopefully we met that moment for our families here at the most recent issue.
We had that reminder of how quickly things can change on Friday, a bit of a scramble as the decision was made to get East Pike closed down and get the kids home as quickly as possible, and basically the mechanism swung into action there, didn't it?
It sure did. We had to. Once we got confirmation of fourth case, we wanted to make sure that we acted promptly to make sure we mitigate the spread as much as we could. And that's exactly what prompted our actions, and I couldn't be more happier and pleased with the result and the response of our families who came in immediately to help pick up their kids and get everyone out of the building to allow this quarantine to begin immediately to make sure that we hopefully, again, mitigate the spread of the virus.
Yeah, one of the things about it, to me, that is remarkable is not just the adults and the way that they are acting through this and doing whatever is responsible, but the kids have just seemed to be, from what I've seen, more than just adaptable. They've been more than just cooperative. They've been enthusiastic participants in what is really a very dangerous situation, and they know that they're thrust into it, and they seem to be really pulling through well.
Yeah, without a doubt, Todd, you're absolutely right. They have done an incredible job adjusting and being flexible to the current climate in which we're working in. And I think everyone understands the seriousness of this, and I think they're just, it's appreciative and reflective of their ability to be so agile and so responsive in these ever-changing times. And the same thing with our family and our staff. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it together, but along the way there's going to be issues like this, and these issues won't define us, right? Our ability to get through this is what will define us, and hopefully the transparency and communication has been out there that people and families are appreciative, because all we want to do is be open and honest with the challenges we're facing, but also maintain a high level of safety while educating our kids to the best of our ability during these turbulent times.
I know that the superintendents across Indiana County meet on a regular basis. I don't know if it's still daily as it was during the summertime, but the Blairsville Elementary School is closed this week because of a similar test results there. And I know that that's a really good resource when all of you can get together and share your ideas and your thoughts and concerns.
Without a doubt, we all work together. We meet every Tuesday and Thursday, and we have these conversations on an ongoing basis, and we share best practices. Coming new, only being in my third year here in the district, there's a lot of great superintendents in this county, and it's nice to be able to work with them and share ideas and work collaboratively to try to get us all through this pandemic. Because at the end of the day, we want to maintain the safety of our students and our families, but we also want to educate our kids to the best of our ability. And we know that having them here face-to-face with our teachers makes a world of difference when you look at their social-emotional needs and even their psychological needs as well as their physical needs, eating, food. We want to do everything we can do it, but we have to make sure it's a safe environment, and we do it at the right way, at the right time. And by working together as a unit, we've been able to do that so far. We've been able collectively Indiana County meet this moment.
I think one of the interesting things about the near future is what's going to be happening over the course of the next 4 or 5 weeks. As in a normal school year, December, the holidays, they come upon us, and activities change a little bit, atmospheres change, and it gives kids a chance to sort of relax a little bit more, get more of a festive mood as the holidays approach, and that's going to be more difficult this year. But I'm sure, from a psychological standpoint, you're doing whatever it is that's going to be necessary to meet those challenges too.
Absolutely, absolutely. First and foremost, I wish everyone a great Thanksgiving. Hope everyone has a chance to recharge and refuel because, we're not through this yet. There's more work to be done, and everyone, both staff, families, and community, need time to take time to be with their family and to get some rest and much-needed relaxation. But we're going to keep forging ahead, and we're going to keep moving ahead because our community and our kids are counting on us. But, your psychological needs, your social, emotional well-being, these are important times, and we need to take time to remember that and take care of ourselves as much as each other during these turbulent times.
Through the fall sports season, we're talking again with Michael Vuckovich, the superintendent at Indiana Area School District. Through the fall sports season, of course, you have great experience in the sports world, so you know what it takes. The fall seasons are different from the winter seasons in that now everybody's going to be indoors and everybody's going to be in closer contact. There will be pressure between sports for gym time and all of those things, and the seasons are going to start up with practices soon. What are some of the considerations that you may have learned of from the fall that you'll be able to use to your advantage here come the winter seasons?
I think one of the biggest things, Todd, is I know it causes a lot of angst and frustration at times, but is our plan itself. When we have the social distancing in place and the wearing of masks, those plans and procedures that we set up have shown to be able to work and allow us to continue to move forward with athletics because we know we value it. We know it's important for the academic and social emotional benefits of our students. But we have to be smart about it. We have to be smart about it. We have to make sure we have a plan, we follow that plan, and make sure we adhere to that plan. What we're doing now, sir, is working with the WPIAL and PIAA to look at what their recommendations, procedures, and protocols are for the winter sports, and we'll be sure to review that. We have a wonderful athletic subcommittee comprised of board members, community members, as well as administration, looking at our protocols and procedures, putting plans in place, and we spend a lot of time building those plans, not because we just want to do it or comply, but we understand the impact that it can have by not following it or following it, either one. So we take great pride in making sure we try to provide a safe environment for all students. Again, recognizing the frustration and the angst it may cause, but the whole goal behind that is not to hurt anyone. The goal behind it is to make sure that if we have these sports and we move forward, we do it in a safe manner because we want to be able to continue with these opportunities in sports. And you'll see right now, look at the college landscape. Last week, I think 35% of all college football games were canceled due to COVID spikes. So we've been smart about it, and we want to go slow to go fast, and we want to develop a plan and follow that plan, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we wish you the best. We know that things will change on a day-to-day basis, as you have said. We saw that in practice just last week. So our best to you, and continued good fortune to everybody in the Indiana Area School District as they deal with this pandemic in this very unique year of 2020.
All right, sir. Take care and have a happy Thanksgiving, sir.
You too. We'll see you. It is
Bye-bye.
the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160 and AM 1160.